Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JonathanIsBadAtGames, where today we're going to be taking a look at Slime Sand, which was developed by Fabraz and published by Head Up Games. Yeah, that's how it was. I'm sorry, I got it confused. It just played and it messed me up, but I had it right. So, it's the humble debut for... Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JonathanIsBadAtGames, where today we're going to be taking a look at Slime Sand, which is the humble debut title for April 2017. It was developed by Fabraz and published by Head Up Games, and it's a little bit strange. It's not really my bag of tea because it's a speedrunner. As you can see, I played a little bit of it, and it's already given me a little bit of an aneurysm. I messed up my recording, so now I get to show it to you all over again. Basic story, you get eaten by a worm, and I guess you're trying to escape. The gist of the game is that you want to move as fast as possible. Definitely prefer it with a controller to a keyboard. These are apples. I've already gotten that one. That's why it looks like it's been eaten. You collect those as a sort of currency for the in-game shop, and I'll show you a little bit of that. You can already see something that I bought on the sides of the screen there. Already died. Normally that was more gesticulating worm biology, but I bought from an art store. I bought the picture from the art store is what I'm trying to say, but can't seem to fucking get through my own mouth. And that's where the fox and stuff came from. They're actually in the shop at a ramen store, and they make references to Naruto, so it's kind of funny. Continuing along, play a couple of levels and then I'll get there. You can jump mid-air is basically what this level is teaching you. This one, another reason, one of the reasons that I prefer keyboard or the controller to mouse and keyboard is that when I play games when I'm shifting modes, like you can morph into a mode, not a mode. I'm sorry, I'm awful at talking. I guess it's because I just woke up. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping I'm not just going crazy, but when I have this thing where you have to hold down a button to shift a mode, I'll hold it down too much for one thing, or I'll hold down another button in conjunction with that. Like when I was doing it with the mouse and keyboard, I was holding down the jump button, and then I wasn't able to jump when I needed to because I was too busy trying to phase through things. The levels get pretty complicated. Like this, for instance, you gotta learn... You gotta learn that sometimes you don't want to be in slow motion. The morph makes you slow motion. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it slows down time, so you can kind of use it for that property too. It's not just for phasing through things. Oh, I remember this level. I hate this level. I actually hate a lot of these levels. And it's not because the developers did a bad job, it's just because it's not my bag of tea. And I hope that I'm coming across as unbiased here when I'm telling you that it's a pretty decent game as far as I can tell. The controls are good. There's no real reason. I don't like that there are NPCs in the middle of my maps. I would rather that not be a thing, but it's completely fine that it is, I suppose, for some people. I don't like the signs or the way they block up a good portion of the screen. Oh boy, I don't like that at all. That's something I personally would rather not happen. You got all that extra space on the sides. If you really needed to tell me something, I'm sure you could put it there. Yeah, this one was hard to get. I hated this one. The apple there, I'm glad I don't have to get it anymore. I've yet to go fast enough to earn any trophies. Maybe that's just because I'm not good at speedrunning. I kind of just want to get through the game first of all, if that's even possible for me. Probably not, unless I invest way more time and patience than I have. This is another one where the apple was giving me a hard time. You gotta like zip in there and get it before the red balls get you. Not worth my time or effort right now. This is another mechanic I wasn't too fond of. The knocking blocks around thing. I hope... So, okay. I was going to finish that thought. I hope that I don't see it in future levels, and the reason I say that is because it seems like once you finish a level, that mechanic that you learned just kind of goes away, and that might just be because I haven't made it through the first, like, set of levels yet. But I'm fine with that being a recurring theme for some of these things. God. As you can see, the blocks... Like, I don't know, it's like when it resets the whole level when you die. it just makes everything, like, it makes it all the more frustrating when you die, because you're like, God, I gotta fucking do that again. I gotta fucking push these blocks over again. I gotta fucking do it again, man. It's just, it's not fun the first time. Oh God, I hated that apple as well. Oh, and I pushed that block out of the way the first time, so it fell over, and I just couldn't beat the level. This is when we gotta be careful not to push that block. Learn the hard way that if you push that block too far, it'll go into the gun and the gun will still fire. Not very fun, I'll tell you what. At the top you can see when the stomach acid is going to start moving and what direction it's coming from. Like this time it's going to be rising, rolling with the thunder and rising with the heat. Oh God. Also, if something if something isn't a threat while it's okay, if something's not a threat, like if it's normally a threat but it's green, it'll bounce you instead of killing you regardless of whether or not you're, well, not regardless of whether or not you're morphed, but if you're not morphed to go through it, it will not kill you. It will just bounce you around obnoxiously. So that's good. Oh yeah, this is another one I fucking hated. Clever level design. I'll give you that. Clever level design. I like how they... Okay, so I like this game on pen and paper, is what I'm trying to say. I like the designs of the levels. I think it's clever. I think it's well designed. I think it's possible to beat with time and patience, but I acknowledge that it's not my preferred genre. I hope I'm conveying my feelings appropriately. Kind of like I got a friend who doesn't like Dark Souls, and it's like, you got to admit that Dark Souls is a good game, but you don't have to like it. It's kind of how I am with this. Like, this is definitely something that people should check out if they're into speedrunning, but if you don't like speedrunning, like I don't, you're gonna have a fucking miserable time. But I guess that's true of anything, if you think about it. If you don't like it, you're gonna have a miserable time doing it. It's kind of like a job. Kind of like a job when you really think about it. Am I projecting right now? Another time I don't really care for NPCs in my level. The humor of the game, I like that, mostly because it seemed to make fun of, like, oh, I don't know, I don't get what that, you slam into the walls, I guess. What the hell is this thing? Don't really know what that thing is. But see how the blocks have disappeared? The blocks that I was smacking into since I switched levels are no longer here. So how far have we gone? Let's do another one. Oh, let's not do another one, dude. These things gave me the biggest aneurysm of all. I'm surprised I actually made it through that one so easily. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus. Oh my god, this one actually wasn't that bad. You just kind of want to get to that fucking block on that outer ring as fast as possible. Oh, that would have been a good opportunity too, if I had been wise enough to see it. Just not a fan of all the spinning blades. Just fucking cut that out, you know? Just fucking cut that out. Not a fan of this one either. It's got a lot of pop culture references. It makes fun of Tumblr for one thing. When you go home, I said one more now. Look at me. Look at me. I am playing the game still. It makes a Sonic the Hedgehog reference. It makes a Rocky and something. I know it's a game, but I haven't played the game, so I can't. Actually, let's just go ahead and show you. Slump Town is where you buy a bunch of cosmetic upgrades. Like for here, you can buy different types of slimes. It alters how they play. Over here is where you buy the art. See, I bought that one. We can buy another one. I'll show you how that works. See? And then we got new art to display. Here's where we buy new costumes. For instance, if I wanted to be a little devil slime. Now I'm a little devil slime. We can buy you a little fake arms. He needs some fake arms. There we go. Now we are truly what's necessary to achieve. Up here, this guy will let you buy some shaders. I have hated the shaders so far. I bought this one. This one's kind of okay, I guess. Kind of makes it look like an old TV screen. That's pretty cool. The one that I don't like is I bought LED, and boy oh boy was that it's just suicide. It's just suicide. It's not even funny. VHS. Let's buy this one. Let's try that one out. No, God. Everything is misery. Television show. Television glow. That one's not so bad. That actually looks kind of nice, I think. We'll stick with that for now. A couple of other things I want to show you. Here's the ramen shop I was telling you about. Guy kind of looks like it's an art. They say date bio. We meet again, slime face. One more ramen. And no, you can't ask me where get this over from. Trust me, you don't want to know. Shout out, give me, yeah, date bio. I don't have enough coins to buy a game, but those look like some speedrunning challenges, perhaps, or mini games. Save as bank deposit your apples in. Yeah, this place tells you how many apples you got, how many coins you got, total trophies. I'm not doing too hot. This place teaches you how to play the game. I think, yeah. Let's try super jumping. Immediately follow a dash with a jump. You'll perform a super jump. Jump allows you to cover great distance. Okay, practice that. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Well, we've unlocked something we didn't need to unlock. We'll just leave that there. I got an achievement for that. Challenge target mode. Oh, I haven't... They got a target mode here. I forgot to mention that the last time I played, so I'm kind of glad. When you want to restart, you just gotta drop down below there. I don't really care much for the target mode just because I don't care much. Oh. Hey, I did the goal time. Well done, my pupil. Yeah, don't get too comfortable. This was but the first step in many of the journey. Messy crate challenge. Let's do it, dude. Yeah, this is hard. Come on. I hate when I have to dash up. You did it poorly. Again. Okay, well, we'll give that one more shot. Oh, we might actually do it this time. Holy hell. Dude, I'm getting all kinds of apples from this. Floating Island Challenge. Yeah, I don't like these speed running things. Sure, let's just... Ooh, yeah, this is not... going well for me. Okay, we're just gonna cut that out. I think you get the gist of what's going on and what's going on with that. Don't recommend trying to get to those things. What is this? Oh, you can skip levels with this guy. It just costs an apple and he'll buy you. You can go to different levels. As you can see, we made it pretty far. I don't think I got... Yeah, we didn't do all this together, but we did a pretty good ways. This is the level I stopped on. And boy, oh boy. At least the music changed. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, that is all the time I have for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for being bad with me. Remember that failure is not the worst case scenario, so go along with your bad selves, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So stay awesome.